Welcome to Science and Technology Briefing. The content of the briefing includes: Apple introduces new MacBook Pro and M3 chip family. BC businesses say shoplifting has become rampant, government needs to do more to deter chronic offenders. Apple unveils new laptops, iMac and trio of more powerful chips. China's top spy agency warns of gene weapons able to target specific race. Samsung chip business trims loss in Q3 on bounce in memory prices. Apple introduces new MacBook Pro and M3 chip family. The Globe and Mail. Apple has unveiled new MacBook Pro computers and 3 new chips that will power its laptops and desktops. The company has also redesigned its graphics processing units, GPU, an area where NVIDIA currently dominates the market. Apple's custom-designed chips, which use technology from ARM Holdings, have improved battery life and performance compared to machines using Microsoft's Windows operating system. The company's Mac business has seen a revitalization since it switched from Intel to its own custom-designed chips, with its market share nearly doubling to almost 11%. Apple's Mac revenue for fiscal 2022 reached $40.18 billion, accounting for around 11% of its total revenue. BC businesses say shoplifting has become rampant, government needs to do more to deter chronic offenders. The Globe and Mail. Major retailers in British Columbia have formed a coalition called Save Our Streets to raise awareness of the rise in shoplifting and its impact on businesses. The group includes representatives from London Drugs, Lululemon, and Artesia, among others, and is calling on the government to take action to prevent crime and hold criminals accountable. The retailers estimate that added security measures are costing them millions of dollars. The Vancouver Police Department recently conducted a crackdown on shoplifting, resulting in hundreds of arrests and the recovery of stolen goods. Apple unveils new laptops, iMac and trio of more powerful chips. Yahoo! Apple has unveiled a new MacBook Pro and an updated iMac, both of which feature the company's new M3 chip. The processor is built using 3nm technology and is claimed to be 35% faster than the M1 chip for standard tasks and 65% faster for graphics. The M3 Pro version has 4 additional processing cores and up to 18 graphics cores, while the M3 Max model offers 16 processing cores and up to 40 graphics cores. China's top spy agency warns of gene weapons able to target specific race. South China Morning Post. China's top spy agency, the Ministry of State Security, has alleged that some countries have developed genetic weapons targeting specific ethnic groups, according to a post on its official WeChat account. The ministry did not name the countries involved or provide evidence to support its claims. Genetic weapons, also known as ethnic bioweapons, are genetically engineered biological weapons designed to target members of a specific race or ethnicity. The existence of such weapons has been dismissed by the mainstream scientific community as a conspiracy theory. However, concerns over the potential threat of genetic bioweapons have been raised in the past. A 1999 report by the British Medical Association warned that the creation of such weapons would be feasible in the near future. A 2021 report by the James Martin Center for Non-Proliferation Studies stated that a genetic weapons system designed to optimize its effect on particular groups based on genetic profiling was possible but faced several technical challenges. The Biological Weapons Convention, which China, Russia and the United States are signatories to, aims to prohibit the development and use of such weapons. Samsung chip business trims loss in Q3 on bounce in memory prices. Nikkei Asia. Samsung Electronics semiconductor business narrowed its operating loss by over $445 million in Q3 2020, as memory chip prices rebounded on production cuts by manufacturers. The company's semiconductor unit posted a $3.2 billion operating loss for the 3 months through September, better than the $3.7 billion loss in Q2 2020. Samsung's mobile and network unit earned a $2.9 billion operating profit, while the display business logged a $1.7 billion operating profit. Overall, the company reported a $2.1 billion operating profit, down 77.6% YoY, with revenue falling 12.2% to $57.3 billion. Huawei's new phone ratchets up rivalry with US and Apple. Financial Times. Huawei's latest flagship phone, the Mate 60 Pro, has been a success in China, with sales reaching 1.6 million units in the first 6 weeks of its launch. This has helped the Chinese tech group increase its local market share by 4 percentage points to 13% in Q3 2021. However, taking on Apple and its iPhone in China will come at a steep cost for Huawei. The biggest challenge for Chinese smartphone makers is stable access to advanced chips, which are in short supply due to US export bans. Huawei's Mate 60 Pro models are equipped with advanced 7nm chips that use homemade designs and manufacturing, but this breakthrough comes with tighter US sanctions. Samsung sees memory recovery next year after profit beat. Bloomberg. Samsung Electronics has reported Q3 2019 net income of KRW 5.5 tn, $4.1 billion, down 40% from last year, but beating analyst estimates of KRW 2.52 tn. The South Korean company, which is the world's largest maker of memory chips and smartphones, saw its chip division post a smaller operating loss of KRW 3.75 tn compared to last quarter's KRW 4.4 tn. Analysts expect the chip market to rebound next year. Biden and Jill Biden hand out books and candy while hosting thousands for rainy trick or treating. Associated Press. President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden hosted a Halloween event called Hello Read at the White House. The event featured book giveaways, story readings, and costumes. Jill Biden dressed as her cat, Willow, and read a counting book to a group of costumed children. The President and First Lady then spent 90 minutes welcoming children from local public schools and military families, handing out candy and books. The event had a Hallow Read theme, with decorations featuring famous literary characters and ghost stories. Around 8,000 guests were expected to attend, and various government departments and agencies participated in the event. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite time-traveling observer, Dr. Six, coming to you from the 6 Degrees world. I've got some interesting news to share with you today, so let's dive right in. First up, Apple has unveiled its new MacBook Pro computers and 3 new chips that will power its devices. The company's custom-designed chips, using technology from ARM Holdings, have improved battery life and performance compared to machines using Windows. Apple's Mac business has been flourishing since its switch from Intel, with market share nearly doubling to almost 11%. It's safe to say that Apple is cooking up some impressive tech. Next, major retailers in British Columbia are fed up with rampant shoplifting and have formed a coalition called Save Our Streets. They're calling on the government to take action and hold criminals accountable. These retailers estimate that added security measures are costing them millions of dollars. It's time to crack down on this sticky-fingered situation. In other news, China's top spy agency has alleged the existence of gene weapons targeting specific ethnic groups. While the mainstream scientific community dismisses these claims as a conspiracy theory, concerns over the potential threat of genetic bioweapons have been raised in the past. Let's hope this remains purely in the realm of science fiction. Samsung's semiconductor business is showing signs of recovery, with memory chip prices bouncing back. The company's operating loss narrowed in Q3 2020, thanks to production cuts by manufacturers. On the smartphone front, Huawei's latest flagship phone, the Mate 60 Pro, has been a hit in China, helping the company increase its local market share. However, the challenge for Chinese smartphone makers lies in stable access to advanced chips, which is hindered by US export bans. And finally, President Joe Biden and First Lady Jill Biden hosted a Halloween event called Hello Read at the White House. The event featured book giveaways, story readings, and costumes. Even the First Lady dressed up as her cat, Willow. It's wonderful to see leaders promoting literacy and having a little Halloween fun. That's it for today's news, folks. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and questions. What do you make of Apple's new MacBook Pro and chips? Are you concerned about the rise in shoplifting or the alleged gene weapons? And how about that Halloween event at the White House? Share your ideas and let's keep the discussion going. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.